Hello everyone, welcome back to My Time 123. Remember to subscribe and like the video. Welcome to Discussion While Gaming #3. Number 3, I mean. In this one, we're going to talk about the craziest thing that ever happened in the school while I was here. We're not going to talk about just one thing in this video. We're going to talk about like a few things that happened. Because if we talked about one of the crazy things that happened in my school, this video would only be about 5 minutes. And in my schedule says that I need to make this at least 12 minutes. So we gotta get started. So I have a few stories to tell you. The first story of some of the craziest things that happened in my school I need to tell you is the time that someone was stupid enough to pull the fire alarm and think nothing was going to happen of it. This has happened a while in my school, but this has happened but this time was the most stupidest. Like, people have pressed the fire alarm for stupid reasons a lot, but this was the most silliest. This happened when I was in year 1. Currently, I'm in year 6 right now. But when I was in year 1, for some reason, there was a huge alarm. The teachers first thought that it might just be one of those tests thing that they have like nearly every. The teachers first thought it might be one of those test things that they have like nearly every term, but it wasn't a test. No, it wasn't a test. It was some weird kid. It was like some weird kid pressing the button. I actually even saw him. Basically, we were coming back from a lesson, and the kid whispered to me and said, "I'm gonna pull the fire alarm." And I said, "No, don't." You know what he said to me? "I am gonna. You can't do anything about it." And then I was just like, okay. Well, at least I got to miss 30 minutes of work. Yeah, that guy pulled the fire alarm, but he never got in trouble. But he never actually got in trouble because, well, he never let out. Basically, we had to wait like 20. He pulled the fire alarm, so he said he was gonna go to the toilet, and he pulled the fire alarm, so we had to wait for like 20 minutes for this guy for this to really stop. It stopped that. Sure. After about 20 minutes, the firemen came, and we thought it was gonna be over after the firemen came, but no, it wasn't. The fireman had a big argument with the head teacher, like, "What's wrong with you?" I mean, after that, the teacher said, we know one of you pulled the fire alarm, so whoever did it, come out here right now. I won't say anyone's name just for privacy, and yep, no one ever told their name. No one. And it remains, and no one really knows what happened to this day. That kid actually left, and I think it was year 2 or 3. But I'll never forget how stupid he was. I'm not trying to be mean, but I'll never forget that. Okay, another story we have to tell is what I call the crazy event. This happened when I was in year 3. I was just basically this guy, I wanted to ask him would he be my friend, but And he didn't really like him, so I was trying to go to war to make amends. But for some reason he thought, because he didn't like me, he thought, he's here for a battle, and started battling me to the death. The next day he got more of his friends and went a little crazy, so I was just like, what do you want? So I went on, then on the third day, half the class was in it. It was like a huge battle to the death. Craziest thing in my life. It was like a huge... No, seriously, it was like a huge battle to the death. A battle to the death. And I may have went a little crazy, but I had to protect myself. What the hell is this dude? Ah! Something else that happened in school that was questionable is one day I went to the bathrooms and I was just wanting to do my business. I'm not going to talk about my business, okay, you weirdos? But I just wanted to do my business in the bathroom when all of a sudden a guy looked over the bathroom. He was literally standing on the toilet and he looked over and he was like, "Hi, loser." He literally said that to me. "Hi, loser. Hi, loser. What's wrong with you?" I told the teacher. I don't think that guy ever got in trouble, but I always remember. I always remember you. Some kids don't want to look, but some weirdos want to. What's wrong with you? I don't think he ever got in trouble because I never heard about it. I did tell the teacher. Another thing that happened in the school out of the blue is one day we had this kid in our class. For privacy reasons, I won't say his name, but we'll call him Jake. I'm not going to say this guy's name because I'm just not going to give him a name because, well, privacy. I don't want him to feel bad, so I'll just give him privacy reasons. So, basically, he had a very bad anger problem, and every few weeks he would have this big throw up, but there's one big blowout that I'll never forget. He left. I'm currently in year 6, and this happened in year 5. He left the other year, but I'll never forget this. He got very frustrated at someone, and they started in a huge fight. And this kid and he was basically having a huge fight with someone who was right next to him, and he ended up getting a chair and tried to kick him. Then he ended up flipping an entire damn table and was swearing, and was extremely angry. I didn't see both of them for the entire day. I'm just thinking, in my mind, how bad are your damn anger problems? Some people have bad anger problems. No, your anger problems are literally just crazy. Something in school that once happened is that in school, once we actually had an escape kid. This didn't happen in my class. This happened in my brother's class. And this kid in his class, and this happened in my brother. This didn't happen in my class. This happened in my brother's class. And this happened when my brother was in year 5. Not when I was in year 5, when my brother was. So when he was in year 5, I was in year 2 at the time, and he was telling me of some kid in his class, I won't say his name for privacy reasons, who literally ran away. he literally ran out of the school. He got his hands up on the gate and literally grabbed it. He ran away. The teacher of that class had to get another teacher to work for him because he had to go get him. And they're always halfway across Moston before he actually got him. I don't know what punishment he got, but that just sounds crazy. Also, once in my school, this happened I think once or twice, but once, I think this is once I went on a field trip to a university. Like, I went to a field trip on a university, and this is not a crazy thing which happened in school, but it happened on a field trip, and I just want to say, but some kid just came to me and said this. But some guy came to me and said this. Go back to your country. Go back to your country, immigrant. Okay, I'm not an immigrant. I've been in the UK my entire life, but what's wrong with you? You've never seen me alive and you just come up to me randomly. What's wrong with you? What? What's wrong with you? Some people just have some nerve. Like, some nerve. And they don't even care. They just have some nerve talking to people and think it's good. Like, people just sometimes are annoying. People just have nerve talking to people and act very, very, very mean, weird, inappropriate. Just sometimes in school, you won't get the full happy package. You'll get the full crazy psychopath package. Thanks for all my subscribers. I've had a nice time. We have 4 subscribers left until we get 100. Guys, we can do this. We can get to 100, guys. So let's work together. And if we're good enough, we can get to 100, guys. So, guys, let's try to get 100. We can do this. It won't be that hard, guys. So, only 4 subscribers left until we get 100, guys. We can do this. Also, you may have noticed that I've changed my profile picture to that Minecraft thing, to a face of me. I know some people might not like it, but it's my choice. If you want to make changes to my YouTube channel, don't waste your time in the comments. This is my YouTube channel, my life, I do what I want. If you're wondering what I'm playing on Roblox. Is this game. It's an obby. Trying to escape a police, and yeah. Now we're about 15 minutes into the video. I think it's 14 minutes. My estimates are pretty bad, but good. I really enjoyed this, and I'll just see you next time. See ya. 3, 2...